Is there any favorite Tierney films of yours? Which ones do you like the best?
Well, my favorites are The Devil Thumbs a Ride, which I just found yesterday from Eddie Muller, the noir czar, the film noir expert,
Right.
that it's not released in this country because Warner Brothers doesn't own the underlying literary rights to the film. So after all these years, they're not showing it here. I got a DVD on eBay from England, actually, so I guess I can't show it here. The Devil Thumbs a Ride is great. And there's a film that he made early in his career before Dillinger called The Ghost Ship. It's a supporting role. He's not even he's not even mentioned in the credits, but in it he plays a ship hand on this boat where the captain's going crazy, and he's funny. He's great. He really stands out. He has an unbelievable death scene that you can find on YouTube where he's crushed.
Oh, is that where the chains, where he gets buried in chains? Yeah.
Yeah. He's great in that.
Yeah.
But then also, I think some of his best work was done on television in the 1980s. He had the last words in the final episode of Hill Street Blues. Right. He had a recurring role on that in the last 2 seasons. And that's an honor, one of the most definitive series of the 1980s, and here he gets the last words in it, and that was an honor for the people who made that. There's an old show called Tales from the Dark Side. He plays an exorcist with Phyllis Diller as his wife, and it's a comedy, and they're hilarious. So there's a lot of good Lawrence Tierney out there.
Did you? I imagine did you want to, while you were doing the book, did you want to see everything he was in? Were you able to get everything he was in? Was that something you tried to do?
Yes, for the most part, I did. I'm not a film. I love movies. I love films. I'm not a film expert. I'm not a film noir expert. Although now I've been just watching film noirs left and right. I'm basically a journalist, and I come from journalism and telling true stories. And it was Tierney's story that really got me. And then along the way, I found these films. I found after he was basically banished from the mainstream in Hollywood, he did some independent films. One of them was called Female Jungle. It went through a number of incarnations before it became Female Jungle. I found that out, and it was Jane Mansfield's first film. They weren't able to release it for a few years until she appeared on Broadway and became a star, and they managed to get it released. But in that film, he plays a cop who gets so drunk that when he wakes up the next morning, there's a murder, and he can't remember if he did the murder or not. So I was like, oh, that's very, very Tierney-esque. That was fun. There's a lot of little small films that are out there.
Yeah, I was planning to see that soon because I hadn't heard of it. But one film that I was really impressed with him was The Hoodlum. I thought he was incredible in that scene with him and his mother towards the end, where she tears into him and calls him garbage, and you see how it's breaking his heart. His mother is, that was a powerful scene. That I hadn't heard of it until I read the book. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I want to thank all of my members on Patreon. If you're interested in becoming a member of my Patreon, head over to the link, patreon.com/Robert Bellissimo at the movies for full details. You can also leave a donation directly to my YouTube channel by pressing the thanks link, which you will find just below the video frame, right beside the like and dislike links. Just click the thanks link, and from there, you can leave a donation if you choose to. And lastly, if this is your first time here, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. It is absolutely free to do so. By pressing the Robert Bellissimo at the Movies logo, you will see it floating above my head in the top left corner to your top left. In just a second, just click on that. And then click the bell in order to get a notification every time I release one of my new episodes. Thank you so much, everyone. I will see you in the next episode.